Okay, welcome to another video, A Walk on the Wild Side. I hope you like the new name for the channel. I had to change it because the channel before was a personal account and I had to change it to a brand account, if you know what I mean. And I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the response I had to my first video. So I've decided to do a few more, and I think really I'm still trying to find my feet, to be quite honest. What I really want to do with this channel is to show kind of both sides of Blackpool, or even any other town if I get a chance to go to any other town as well. If you're a new subscriber, thanks very much. Tell your friends and family about these vlogs I'm doing. Okay, so I'm not actually new to vlogging because I actually do quite a bit of it already on my other channel, Starman, in which I give tips and tutorials on how to take pictures of the night sky, Milky Way, how to take pictures of the moon, all that sort of thing. So I've been doing that for a couple of years, and if you're interested in that sort of thing, by the way, you can click the link above and you can find out more about that. I'm actually in a church at the moment. Have a look at this. Must have cut the grass. I can smell that grass. I'm on Whitegate Drive, by the way. This is a church. There we are, St Paul's Church, Martin. I normally cut through here when I'm on the way to town. So yeah, I'm not used to this type of vlogging where I'm walking around town and showing all kinds of things. So I've got a bit of time on my hand today. I've finished all my work for today. So what I thought I'd do is I'd go back out again and maybe not try and recreate the first vlog I did, but try and do something a little bit different. I'm going to walk through town. I'm going to go up Whitegate Drive, get into town. I'm going to film a few things around there, what's going on there, try and get a feel for the place. Yeah, so my main thought process for these vlogs was to film around town and to kind of show the darker part of Blackpool, really, but then to also show the more positive side in my photographs, because I am a photographer and I do like to go out quite a lot. I've lived here all my life, and what I wanted to do with these vlogs was to show both sides of town, but I really quite like the darker side, if you know what I mean, but I don't want to drag the place down, so that's why I want to show the positive side at the end. And you'll want to stick around till the end of this video because I'm going to take you onto the promenade. And I was out earlier today and it was absolutely as clear as a bell. I could see Wales, I could see Cumbria. It was amazingly clear. So I want to show you just what you can see from the promenade. It's absolutely amazing. Now today it's not, it's not a brilliant day. It's quite cloudy, but it's quite fair. The wind's dropped, it's not raining, and the weather's improving a little bit. So we might be in for some nice sunset soon. But anyway, we're going to take you onto the promenade later and I'm going to show you what I can see from there. And on the way, I'll take you through town and let's see what's happening in town. I'm actually stood on someone's grave at the moment. 1816. That's the year on there. I hope you can hear me all right. It's pretty noisy with this traffic, but there's a Saddle pub on Whitegate Drive, one of our oldest pubs. So I'm now at Devonshire Square, opposite the number 3 pub. I think it has the same owners as Mark Kelly's. So this is Devonshire Square.
like I said, because I kept saying
Okay, so I just wanted to show you this. This is the old Wilko store and multi-storey car park, which is opposite the old bus station in the middle of town, and this is due for demolition to make way for the new tram lines and tram terminus, which will connect up to the North Railway Station. I'm not sure when they're going to start the demolition, but it's not too long. I think it may be just a month or so away. But yeah, all this is going to come down, and it's to make way for the trams, which are come up Talbot Road and to the terminus up here. Now, a lot of people have said it's a waste of time, you know, just to direct the trams up Talbot Road, you know, literally a few hundred yards up the road just to connect up with the promenade, but there you go. So as you can see, they've got barricades up and they've got it all boarded off, so it's not going to be too long before they start demolishing this place, and things around here are going to look a whole lot different. So this is the North Station here. Right, okay, so now I've showed you a little bit about what's going on here around the Wilkinson store in town. I'm going to make my way down to the promenade now, and we'll see if what we can see from there. Like I said before, it was really, really clear, and you could see Wales and Cumbria. So, but the only problem is now it's actually started drizzling, so I'm not sure if it's going to be quite as clear as what it was. But we'll go and have a look and see what we can see. Right, okay, so I've now made it to the promenade and I'm outside the North Pier, and I think you can see that there's quite a lot of work going on. This is the Ibis Hotel. I'm not really sure what's happening with it, whether they're just renovating it, but here's the North Pier anyway. And now I'm going to take a look over here because it is really, really clear today, and I just want to show you this. This is amazing. Right, okay, so here I am on the promenade and I'm just looking out now. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I can see all of Cumbria over there. Looks absolutely amazing. It's really, really clear. It's unbelievable. Now, I've got quite a thing with these long distance views, because a few years ago I took a photograph of the Isle of Man. I'm not sure if you can see it today, but there's actually a good chance it'll show up today. I'm just looking out there now. I took a photograph of the Isle of Man. Now, I've taken it plenty of times from here, but I actually took a photograph of it all the way from Winter Hill near Bolton, and I'm just going to put it on the screen now. So that was an absolutely incredibly clear day. 20 miles further away from here I got a picture of the Isle of Man and Blackpool. Unbelievable. And it looks just as clear today. But so clear. Right, okay, so I'm pretty sure that Wales is visible today as well, but I can't quite see it from here because the North Pier is in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up the promenade a little bit, a bit up that way there, where it's a bit higher up, and then we'll see if we can see Wales. Right, okay, so I've now made it to the Imperial Hotel behind me, and this is actually a really good part of the promenade to come if you ever want a good view of the Isle of Man, say, or just a good view of the whole sea really, because you're quite a lot higher up here. We're probably about, I don't know how high up we are, but we're quite a lot higher up than we were back at the North Pier, and I think in terms of spotting the Isle of Man, you get to see a lot more of it because the hills protrude more above the horizon because you are higher up. And also this time of the year, because the sun sets in the northwest, over which is where you need to look, kind of makes it out as a silhouette at night, so that's the best time to look at sunset. So anyway, now I'm going to get my camera out and we'll have a little look and see what we can see through my camera. I'll just show you what I've got now. Right, okay, so I've got this camera set up here and I've got a 300mm lens on it. It's a 300mm f4, quite an old lens actually that, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom right in over there, over towards Cumbria and Barrow, and maybe have a look at some of these boats out here and see what we can see. Right, okay, so I'm not sure if you can see this, but I'm focused on these turbines here, which are in the northwest, and I can actually see the Isle of Man. Well, I've seen it through the lens. I'm not sure if you can see it on this video now, but if you can't, it's actually hidden by all these turbines. You might just be able to make out the hilltops there, just above the horizon. They're about halfway up the turbines. Now, I'm going to take a proper picture of it and I'll show it at the end of the video, just in case you can't see it here. So I'm now going to look towards Cumbria and let's see what we can see over there. Right, okay, so I'm just going to pan round now towards Cumbria, past this ferry which is probably going into Heysham, and now I think you can see that's Blackpool, the mountain right on the far southwest of Cumbria. These are all the fells of the Southern Lake District. Amazing view from up here. Look at this, eh? So if you ever come to Blackpool, this is where you want to come. Come up here to North Promenade. There's quite a few gas rigs out there as well. This one here is a jack-up rig, I'm told, a temporary rig. We've got it, we've got the Isle of Man. Absolutely brilliant, it's really cleared up. I've set up another one now and it's really come out now. You can definitely see the Isle of Man right there. If you look behind the turbines, towards the left you can see a hill. That would be Snaefell, which is the highest point on the Isle of Man. And if you look towards the right of that, you can see some other hills, which I think is North Barroul, one of the highest points on the whole island. So yeah, so there you go, result. We've got the Isle of Man. Right, okay, so I've now just panned round to the North Pier to see if we can see anything of North Wales. You might just be able to make out the, it's not as clear as it was before, unfortunately. It looks like quite a lot of cloud has come in, so that's kind of blocked the view. Right, okay, that's it for this little vlog, and I really hope you liked it. Something a little bit different, I think. I know there's quite a few other people doing it, and I'm fairly new to doing it in this kind of way. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you do like it, hit the subscribe button and also tick that little bell as well so you get notified of when I do new videos. I want to try a few different things just to try and get a feel of what really works. So stay tuned for the photographs, because I'm going to put the photographs on after this, which I took of Cumbria and the Isle of Man and possibly Wales as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you again on the next one.